Okay, I'm Bryanna, and this is my reflection vlog over the semester and the ceremonial speech project. I'm just going to answer these few questions. First, how do you think you've advanced as a public speaker during this semester? I think the biggest thing that I've been able to take away from the course was organization and structure and things like that. I've never really minded speaking in front of people, but I did always have a hard time just putting things together, like papers or speeches or anything like that. I think the new outline format that I've never really used before this class is going to be pretty helpful later on. It might be something I will use again. What is the most important concept or theory you've learned from our textbook? Did it apply to your everyday life? Include the chapter and page number if possible. In Chapter 2, Speech Anxiety, and it's on pages 38 and 39, there's just a bunch of tips about how to calm yourself down before you give a presentation or take a test or things like that. You can just try stretching beforehand, making sure you practice or study or something like that. Or if it's a long-term thing and you struggle with just loosening up, you could join a yoga class or something like that. And then also on page 39 there's a table that has things you should and shouldn't eat before giving a presentation. And once again, I think that applies to more than just giving a presentation. I see it as something where you could do it before any big thing where you have to put a lot of thought into something, or it's a stressful situation, things like that. It just is telling you to be well rested, make sure you eat a good meal beforehand, and just be prepared and try to relax. And so I thought that was really something that I could take away from it. Recommend to me, your instructor, what you would start, stop, and continue if you were teaching this course next semester. Something I would start, I'm not sure actually if it was just me and I didn't see it, or if it really wasn't there, but on the left-hand side of the course page, there's usually the upcoming due dates for everything, and then a link to what it is that the assignment is. And for the discussions, I don't know if I just didn't look there, or just because there were so few discussions that we did in this class, I didn't think to look there or something like that. But I only remember seeing them down, and there was a little text box, more towards the middle bottom of the page, where it would outline all the assignments for the week. And sometimes I would just forget to look there. So I think it would be really helpful if they were also in the place where all the due dates are for the week and things like that. Just so you have it right there in front of you. You don't have to scroll down or anything, and you don't forget to do it. There's nothing I would suggest that you stop. I overall thought it was a really good class. I enjoyed taking it. I think I learned a lot from it. So I wouldn't stop doing anything. I think you're a great teacher. And continue. Just keep doing what you're doing. I don't know. Even though I've always, I didn't love speaking like in front of an actual class when I took it through high school, but you're just really personable, even like through emailing you and things like that. I felt like you really cared, and you're just really willing to help us and stuff like that. So just keep doing what you're doing. I think it's really working. And then a few questions about my speech itself. How did you choose your topic? I, like almost everybody, I read all the Harry Potter books when I was really little, and then I remember a couple of years ago, my mom was watching Oprah, and she had an interview with J.K. Rowling, and they were talking about her whole life, really, and all of she suffered with depression for a really long time, and I just remember that interview, and it's also one of the sources that I used in my speech. So it really just sparked an interest. Yeah, I'm just a fan of J.K. Rowling, and I think she's really inspirational, and that's how I ended up choosing her. Did you get more or less nervous as the speech progressed? This time, I think I definitely got more nervous as the speech went on, just because reading through, sometimes I wouldn't read the whole thing through, so I feel like I knew the beginning more than I knew towards the end, and so at the end sometimes I was really, really stuck to my cards trying to make sure I knew what topic was coming next and things like that. And this will be the last one that I will do. What areas can you target for improvement? Again, I just need to stop procrastinating so much and really try to prepare more thoroughly for giving a presentation. I would read through it a few times, but I never, when I took it in high school, I would like practice in front of a mirror and like record myself saying it and things like that. And I don't know if it was because this was an online class, so I felt like I could slack a little more, but I should prepare more, I think. So that's that. I really did have a good semester. Thank you for teaching me. You're a great teacher. Thank you.